Hi friends, welcome to a new program called FabLab Friday. And we've made this program because you're pretty fabulous and we like to work in lab situations, messing with science and chemistry, doing simple scientific experiments, lots of STEM activities. We're going to have a lot of fun on Fridays. Me and Miss Dee will be running this show for you every Friday with a simple experiment or an activity for you to do at home. It's for children of all ages. Parents, you're going to have a lot of fun too. So we really encourage you to join us each and every Friday for FabLab Friday. And you may see this poster circulating on our social media pages. So if you see that, that's what it is, FabLab Friday. Our first program that we're going to talk about is all about the polymer bouncing balls, and we're going to make a bouncy ball with you today using really simple ingredients that you can get at your local grocery store, or you may even already have these things lying around at your house. We do have a limited supply of kits available for those who want to stop and get a kit to make their own polymer bouncy ball, and the kit will include a craft stick, and that's going to help you stir ingredients together. You'll get a Ziploc bag for your finished product. You're going to get a canister of white glue, some borax. There's going to be an empty container that is labeled ball, and you'll find out why here in a minute. And you also have some cornstarch. These simple ingredients of glue, borax, and cornstarch will make a polymer bouncy ball. But the important thing is how they're mixed together. That is the game changer. So make sure to enjoy Miss Dee as she makes a polymer bouncy ball with you. And after she's finished with that, we will learn more about polymers. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, it's Miss Dee from the Allen County Public Library. I hope this video finds you happy and healthy. So today we are making a bouncy ball. Now, if you notice, my cup that's labeled ball is a little bit dirty, but that's okay because I've already made one bouncy ball just to test out our recipe to make sure it works. All right, so to begin, you're gonna have a empty unlabeled cup in your bag, and you're gonna get 2 tablespoons of warm water, not hot, not cold, but warm. And you're gonna put those 2 tablespoons of warm water in your cup. Then you're gonna grab your borax cup and you're gonna get 1/2 of a teaspoon. And you're gonna place that in your cup of warm water. I'm gonna give that a little bit of a stir. And we're gonna let it dissolve as best we can. It may not dissolve completely, and that's okay. We just want most of it dissolved. All right, we're gonna let that set while we do the next part. So we're gonna grab our glue, and we're gonna need 1 tablespoon of glue. All righty. I'm gonna try to let as much of that glue drip in there as we can so we can make a really cool bouncy ball. All right. I'm gonna wipe out my spoon because I'm gonna need it clean in just a second. Okay, next we're gonna go back to that solution we made in the beginning where we mixed the warm water and the borax, and we're gonna take 1/2 teaspoon of it, and we're gonna pour that on top of our glue. Okay, then we're gonna grab our cornstarch, and we're gonna do a whole tablespoon of that in there. All right. Now our directions say to leave that for 10 to 15 seconds. So you can count and do the birthday song, or you can sing the ABCs, and that should give it enough time to let those materials interact with each other like our directions want us to, okay? After it's been about 10 or 15 seconds, which I think it has because I think I've been talking that long, you can start to mix it up. And it's gonna look chunky and really gross. Just keep stirring, okay? And we're gonna keep stirring. All right, once you have kind of a hard little mass, you're gonna put it in your hands and you're gonna mix it around. All right, after you have mixed for a really long time, you're gonna end up with a bouncy ball. So you keep rolling it on your hands until it no longer is making that sticky noise and sticks to your hand. Once you do that, you can bounce your bouncy ball. It almost got away from me, it took off. You can see how high you can bounce it. Isn't this a lot of fun? Now, Miss Amanda is going to explain to you what happened to these chemicals while we were mixing them up. All right, I'll see you guys next time on FabLab Friday.
Wasn't that fun? And so simple ingredients can create something new. One thing mixed with another can create something called a chemical reaction. And a chemical reaction occurs when, what happened? When the borax was mixed with the glue, that's when we saw the change occur. What is a chemical reaction though? I'll just be honest, Miss Amanda is not the keenest, the smartest when it comes to science related things, so I have some cheat notes, and that's okay. We got this information offline and in books here at the library. So really use those resources because they will help your brain grow. What is a chemical reaction? So it's a process that involves the rearrangement of a molecular or ionic chain of events. So the structure is going to change when one thing is introduced to the other, causing that change to happen. What's really important to know is when something is changed physically, the actual structure of the molecules do not change. So you can slice a piece of watermelon in two and it does look different, right? But molecularly it is intact and it still has all those same strands. But when we mix the glue with the borax, something changed molecularly for that, and that is called a chemical reaction. It's really hard now to take that glue out of that borax once it's mixed together. Almost impossible. And I'm not saying that it can't happen because I've never tried it, but in essence, you can't change something physically or chemically once it is changed chemically like that. So we're going to talk a little bit about polymers because that is what we made today, was a polymer bouncy ball. So we need to know what a polymer is. A polymer is a molecule, and it's made from joining together many small molecules called monomers. It's a big word too, monomers. Now the word polymer can be broken up into two root words, poly and mer. Poly is Greek and it means many. Mer means units. So we have many units probably working together to have something intact and whole. So this shows that the chemical composition of a polymer consists of many smaller units. And once those monomers, once they're bonded together into a larger molecule, then that chemical reaction bonding monomers together, and that polymer is then made into a process called, really big word, polymerization. You're going to get a fact sheet about polymers in your activity bag, and even if you were late showing up to get a kit, I want to make sure to have these available for you. You can still get these simple ingredients at the store if you did not get that in time. And if we see that this is a really popular thing every Friday, we will, of course, up the number of kits available. We really hope that you've enjoyed this first edition of FabLab Friday. And you're fabulous, and we're fabulous, and we hope that you enjoyed this, and we'll see you again next week on next Friday. All right, have a great day. Goodbye.